Okay, welcome everybody. So this class is has a couple purposes. I try to give everyone on day 1 and 2 sort of like a basic entry way into a digital audio workstation, or a DAW, or a DAW, because for some people that's a large component of recording music and creating music, and it's just a good tool for every composer to get familiar with, even if you don't use it all the time. It is easily accessible. There are free options available for anyone who has a computer. Does everyone here have a DAW? Lucas, okay, they have one. Nathan, William, do you have one? Which one do you have?
I have Cakewalk, but I've never used it before.
Oh, that's cool though. We have people who have used Cakewalk. I'm familiar with it. What else do we have? Nathan, I know Nathan. Well, Nathan, do you want to share what you use?
Yeah, I use Logic Pro.
Logic, Cakewalk. Florence, you're Cakewalk as well, yes? Cool. So William, if you are, I don't know, I don't need to offer Florence's services, but Florence also has used Cakewalk in the past and she's good with it. Sam also uses Cakewalk, right? Lucas, are you a Logic person, or do you have, well, yeah, do you use a DAW that
I
much?
used to use Logic, but I'm on Windows, so
Oh,
I use Waveform, which is
a waveform. I've never even
it's a
heard of
pretty
it.
uncommon one, but it works.
Cool. Does it have like a metronome and all the usual
Yeah,
stuff
it has
on
all.
it?
It has all. You have unlimited instruments like metronome, click track, so forth.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Oops. Grace, how about you? Do you have one?
Not yet.
Not yet. What kind of computer do you have?
This
Basically, is it an Apple computer or no?
it's not.
It's not. There is a program called Cakewalk that you can download for free. Cakewalk by BandLab. So you should check that out, actually. Are you cool downloading something right now? Does your computer have space? Okay, great. Check it out. We have a lot of people who will be using Cakewalk. Okay, neat. I think that you'll like it. I think you'll have a good time with it. Okay, so half of the classes I do while I'm at camp here are interactive. So I will talk to you about something and then I'll give you a little prompt and then you'll be busy doing a task for a few minutes. We'll meet back. We'll share things if we want to. We'll talk a little bit. We'll go and then I'll send you into your own worlds to do a little activity for a few minutes. It's quite interactive. So I hope you're cool with that. Let me share my screen. Look at all this. Looking good. Get this out of here. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about found sound. And found sound is something I'm kind of starting to use more. It's very in vogue. It's very cool. It's a very creative kind of new form of making music. Who here has an idea of what found sound is and how to use it? What is it? Yeah, Lucas.
Well, you take a lot of just random, or not random. You pick specific sounds from places that you wouldn't normally expect. So, like, I would have a pencil and like a pencil sharpener. I could make some percussion out of that.
Wait, how would that sound? Can you show us? Oh, there you go.
I mean,
I was even thinking you could put it in and twist and get like a yeah. So it's basically creating music out of things that are not traditionally musical instruments. Or it could be no one's even playing anything. You walk by and you hear a fireplace and it's making like a cool crackly sound. You can record that sound and use that in your music. It's really neat. It's really useful to, oh my gosh, my mouse disappears when I'm doing this. Where are you? Oh my, okay, hold on. It's really handy, and there's sort of like limitless possibilities with found sound. So I'm going to share with you some examples of found sound I have found in the last week or so. Okay. Let me know if you can hear this. Okay. Could everyone hear that? Oh, I would recommend, Lucas, do you have headphones at all? I guess get really close to the computer, or you know what? You could, do you want to borrow mine? Do you want to borrow mine? Here, borrow mine for now. I think it's easier. I might snag those back from you in a minute, but okay. So there's one of my found sounds. That a lot of my found sounds I noticed, and Sam and I were talking about this earlier. The sound of water has like a really neat effect. There's kind of this, I don't know. You can put things in water. There are some waterproof microphones that you can record things underwater. Water just has like a really cool effect. It has one of those limitless things. So here, I was washing my air fryer. I accidentally bumped it. It made sort of a, we'll play it again. Okay, could you all hear that? I actually can't hear it now. Okay, cool. Here is a brown bowl. And what I did is, once again, a lot of these things are accidental. I was, again, there I was in the kitchen. Apparently a lot of cool sounds come from the kitchen. And I hit a fork against this brown kind of clay bowl that I have. And then I was like, huh, interesting. And then I was like, well, what would this sound like if it was struck by something made of wood instead of something made of metal? So then I took a wood thing. What if I hit it on the bottom instead of hitting it on the top? What if I kind of circled around? So this was the best sound I could find. But that's the thing. Once you find a thing that makes noise, the thing you strike it with could be something else. Where you strike it. There's a lot of, this one was kind of weird. Okay, Nathan, interesting that you brought up bad guy. We'll be talking about that later. Found sound is really handy for percussion. Okay, so here, this is, I was walking home. I was walking on the street. I was walking back from a party, and I was walking along this highway, and I could hear this weird sizzling kind of eerie noise. And it turned out that there was like something wrong with the power lines I was walking by. It sounded like this. Could you hear that? Kind of like a sizzling sound. It's not any, it wasn't necessarily something that has like a pitch to it. Here I was walking by a plastic lid. So I was walking into my house and there was just a plastic lid that had like bumped up against a gate, and I accidentally kicked it and it made this kind of goofy bass sound. And it sounded like this. I'll do a couple more examples. Oh, here, and then I found these firecrackers and I was dropping them on the ground and they sounded kind of cool. I think they were here. Thought that was kind of a cool percussive noise. I got a classic like printer sound. Let me do one or two more. Here is a water bowl. Or it's a bowl of water, and I'm washing dishes again, and this is this metal bowl filled with water. I hit it and it makes this kind of crazy like, what is that noise? It's so wild. I don't know how I would use it, but I recorded it just because I was like, that's weird. That's an interesting sound. And then this one might be loud, so I'll turn it down a little bit. This is the sound of the tube, the subway in London. Sometimes it sounds like something would drag across the top of the subway as it's zooming along at whatever 50, 60 miles per hour. And it was this like very loud sound. So Mary Kate will get a good surprise when she listens to this. Give me a thumbs up when you can hear the very loud sound. Can you hear it? Could everyone hear the, it sounds like, it's kind of frightening to me, to be honest. But so that is an example of like this really like long tone. I was kind of like, okay, this is painful being in this subway right now and hearing this like, but I was like, if I record this, I can put it in my software and I can like kind of shape it how I want, and I can make like a long tone out of it and maybe make a melody out of it. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I was like, this is an interesting sound. Caught my ear. Okay, what does everyone think I used? Oh, Lucas, is that okay if I get my headphones back? Did you hear anything? All right, what was I using to record these sounds? Any ideas? I'll give you a clue. I think you all have one. And I think you all have it on your person right now. Is anyone saying anything?
It's your phone.
Does everyone have one of these? I think most people do. Does everyone have an iPhone or a cell phone of some kind? A smartphone? Who here? So if you have a smartphone, I'm mostly familiar with the iPhone and Apple products, but there's a voice memo app on my phone, and I can just flip phones could count. I think that you can record on them. Can you record on them? You don't know? Yeah, I'll have to talk with you about that.
Not really. I mean,
Say it again?
technically you can, but it's gonna
Oh my gosh,
come
I
out
can't hear it
kind of
right now.
crappy.
Let me make sure I can hear anything. One sec. Wait, what? I can't hear anything. Okay. Well, honestly, Grace, maybe that's kind of a vibe. That could be kind of cool to have like this really poorly recorded sound. Maybe that's not the best, but could be cool. Okay, so right now, what I'd like everyone to do is go find your own sound. We're gonna take just a few minutes. I want everyone to go out somewhere else and bring your phone with you, including you, Grace. Try to do this. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't, that's okay. And go walk around the halls. Come back here at 3:42. You have 5 minutes. Come back at 3:42. Go, knock on a wall. Listen for some interesting noises that are happening. Go to a water fountain, perhaps. Walk into a bathroom, see how echoey it sounds in there, and try to come back with some interesting sounds. Okay? You have 5 minutes, go. All right, is anyone there? Any luck, Grace? And I think I can hear you now. Yeah?
The bed frame behind me. The bed frame behind me is.
Oh no, I can't hear you.
Oh,
can't I hear you? Well, I should be able to hear you. Maybe type in the chat. Let me know. I'll figure this out someday.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it was? Try speaking to me one more time.
can you? Oh, wait.
I can hear you. I can hear you now. It was all me. The wall decor worked. Okay, that's sweet. Okay, let's see. Sam's back, Lucas is back, William's back. Grace is here. Florence and Nathan, are you there? Florence, cool. I can see you changing your screen. Cool. And Nathan will be able to catch up if he's not back yet. Okay, so what I want you to do, I hope you got one or two decent found sound recordings. What I want you to do is I want you to figure out how to get them onto your computer. There's multiple ways to do this. I can airdrop it to my computer because it's an Apple computer. You can email it to yourself. You can text it to yourself. You can, there should be some way for you to get it onto your computer, onto your desktop. Who needs help figuring out how to do that? And just put it on your desktop. It doesn't need to go anywhere special. Does anyone not know how to figure out how to do that on with their computer? Okay, I'm not seeing any hands, so I think. And if you've done that, then go ahead and open up your whatever DAW you have. So put it on your desktop, then open up your DAW. And as you're doing that, I'll show you kind of what I did. Okay, so I'm in my voice memo app and I am sharing it to my computer, which is super easy for me, the way I have it set up. And then let me do this again. Okay, so here is my, this is my DAW. This is what Logic looks like. So I have all this space over here. This is like where I can see what the audio looks like. And I can have a bunch of instruments over here. Oops. I can have a bunch of instruments over here. I can create an audio track. I can change the volume, all that stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my found sound, which is now on my desktop. Here's what I found. I found these floor cracks on the ground and I just dragged my phone across them. So my phone wasn't necessarily capturing the noise. It was kind of a part of the noise. So if you walk out of 113, you'll see there are these red circles on the ground that are kind of elevated. I don't know what it sounds like. I'd recommend wearing headphones if you are. Okay, I thought that was kind of a neat idea. I can just, for me, I can just pop it in here. Now it's inside my DAW. And now from here, I can do whatever I want with this audio. I can cut it into pieces like this. And I can copy and paste. I can go like this. So now, so now I have them laid out in a way where it's continuous noise. And if I want, I can even make it shorter. I can go like this. Maybe see if I can find a rhythm in there somewhere. Like, let's see what this sounds like. Now this kind of has this. That was me dragging my phone across the thing, and now I'm playing around with it. So what I want you to do, might as well open up my Keynote thing. Okay, go find your own sound. Like now you did it. Okay, so go ahead and take your sound once it's on your desktop, on your computer, import it into your DAW. And if this is your first time playing around inside of a DAW, I'm here. You can ask me questions and stuff, but see if you can like chop it up and put it, cut it into different cool spots that you like. Maybe copy and paste it a bunch of times to create a rhythm or something. Move it around. Just get used to putting audio into your software and moving it around and doing what you like, doing whatever you want with it. Okay, so go ahead and start doing that. Let me know if you want help and I will come to you. Okay, I'm gonna go help William, but I will come back to my computer and see what you all are working on. So cakewalk. Yeah. You're lost. Do you have some cakewalks? Right. Cakewalk is open. Yeah. Okay, great. Where is this recording? Is it on your desktop? Right. Is this recording on your desktop? Oh no, it's not. Let's see. See if you can bring it on your desktop. Minimize everything that's on your big one. Okay, so you have access to your, open that one back up. So now you have access to your desktop. See if you can just click and drag that in response to this. There you go. Great. Okay, marvelous. There it is. Now go back into Cakewalk. Make sure you can see that little corner there. See if you can just grab that little piece on there. See if you can drag that. Oh, there you go. Cool. Now, do you know how to press play on this? Try hitting something. Making noise? Yeah. Cool. Do you know how to cut things up in this? Do you want to touch? Yeah. Okay. So when you click on it, you highlight it. You see how I clicked on it now? Check mode. Or just alt. Clicked on it, and now we have two different pieces. Oh, does that make sense? So just find a part that you think is cool, chop it up. Oh, and then you can click on that, you copy it. You don't copy it. Yes. Cool. Also, go up to file really quick. It's audio track. So audio track. You can even take this copy. Put on this thing. Oops, oh, gosh. So you so this is. So controls these copies. See how I just copied it over there? So you can do that however you want. All right, anyone else need help or anything? Let's see. Have you looked up GarageBand or not GarageBand? Have you looked up Cakewalk by BandLab yet?
I managed to download it pretty quickly.
Great. Have you opened it yet?
I have. It is terrifying.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I would recommend, you know what? If you're around tonight, I'll look at Cakewalk with you. I was just helping William with it. Do you have your audio on your desktop?
I have emailed it to myself. I'm not sure where to go from there.
Have you downloaded it yet? So you emailed it to your computer, right?
Yes.
Go into your email and download it so it's on your computer as a file, and put that file on your desktop so it's easily accessible.
Okay.
And then you'll just be able to click and drag it into Cakewalk, and then suddenly you'll have that sound file inside of your DAW.
It's not working. Also, I will not be around any
Tonight?
time today, but tomorrow, yes.
Let's do this again tomorrow, because I know that it's a lot to look at the first time, but it's really important that you get used to it. But yeah, it's very scary, isn't it? Okay. Huh? You're doing it? Okay, cool. Does anyone want to share what they're doing really quick? We only have like a minute or two.
If that, because we have a lot.
Slime at 4. Yeah, we have literally 2 minutes. Does anyone want to share what they're doing? Anyone like what they're doing? Is anyone still like confused?
I want to hear stuff.
We're only in headphone world right now. I know. William is using Cakewalk, Florence. Yeah.
Okay. I suggested that. Take one of the-
Sam, do you have anything going that you want to share or no? Not really. I know we've only done this for a couple minutes. Nathan, do you have anything?
I only managed to get one recording that actually recorded, which was
Okay.
me pushing keys on a desk, and I'm working on trying to put it into a synth so I can like,
Oh, wow.
pitch
Oh, I
it.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's day 3. Nathan's on day 3 already. Lucas, do you have anything or? You're still what? Oh, right. Because of the headphones. Okay. You know what? How about this? Grace, we'll talk tomorrow at some point. Everyone else, work on. Wait, here, I'll finish this up with my keynote. Do.
My mom.
Okay. What I'd like you to do, I'd like all of you to come to the next one of these, but as you think about the sound that you have, think about, could it be a rhythmic thing? Could it be a melodic thing? Could it be a textural thing? It could probably be any of these things. It could probably be any of these things if you mess around with it enough. Next time we'll look at adding effects. But as you walk around campus this week, I want you to just keep your ears open for any cool, interesting sounds and just capture them on your phones. It doesn't matter how high quality the recording is, it probably won't be good, but just see if you can, if it catches your ear, make sure you capture it. And then bring your projects you're working on right now to the next DAW class and we'll keep exploring. And thank you so much. Okay. See you next time.